on, guys? Welcome back to the Moosey vlog. You like that? It took me all day to animate it. And it's not perfect. There's some glitches, but it is done. And I'm quite happy that I was able to animate that because I love animation. I love animation so much that I decided to ditch my career and learn it. And I wanted to document my journey, but you know, I was actually really busy in the course over these last 3 weeks or 4 weeks. But I think I got in the groove of, you know, learning and balancing it with work. I think it's time we document this. Document it all the way till getting that first paying client. Um, it's quite hot outside. I need a drink. You see, the whole point of this channel is to learn new things and to push yourself to be a better person, to invest in yourself, in your career, and in crypto, obviously. Now, with that being said, ooh. Now, with that being said, I was debating whether I should do a crypto channel or invest in your career channel. I think I'm gonna do both. Um, so from time to time, I'm gonna throw out some crypto terms, but the channel is gonna be about investing in yourself, in your career as a creative individual, as an entrepreneur, as a person that wants to do something they love and get paid for it. And I've been doing that for the last maybe 5 or 6 years of my life. I've actually been doing this my entire life, but I've been doing it seriously for the last 5 years or so. And this is what I've learned. Being a creative does not pay, unfortunately. Like, you gotta do 20 other jobs just to stay alive. So essentially, motion design is just 1 second. I'm not gonna kiss you. I'm adjusting the height. Motion design is essentially animation. It's a mixture of photography, cinematography, graphic design, sound design, and animation. And for the last 4 years, maybe even 5 years, I've been a photographer, a cinematographer, and I did a little bit of sound design and graphic design. So I've got 4 out of 5 things, obviously, the fifth being the 3D animation side of things. And funny story, I actually moved to Canada from Egypt to be a 3D designer almost 12 years ago. And there was no way that I could do that up until 2017 when I got my permanent residence as a future Canadian at some point once we get sworn in. Hello, Canada. I've been waiting for like 2 years. But anyways, at 2017, I didn't need like a study permit anymore to be in the country, so I was like, okay, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I went out and I started a business, BIG, and the business represented what I wanted to do, and that was to obviously to help myself get work in something that I love, but I wanted to do the same thing for other people, but I wasn't able to do it for myself. So I felt that it like contradicted itself. And that's when I kind of like took a step back and kind of looked at everything from a macro level. I was like, why am I trying to help people when I can't even help myself? And like I asked myself the simplest question. If you are preaching to people that they should do what they love and they'll work well, it's not going to be work, but they're going to do something that they love every day, that it's never going to feel like a resistance. Yet I wasn't doing it. So earlier this year, actually, I mean like a month and a half ago, I decided to jump off a cliff. Not really, figuratively speaking, to take a dive, essentially, to go big or go home, baby. It was do or die. And right now, I am in the process of learning motion design. I learned a lot actually, and it's starting to make sense now. I feel like me, you know, like when I think of something, I'm able to get it out, you know, in the 3D software, Cinema 4D, and it definitely feels right. So I want to accelerate this process. I want to accelerate it so fast that I get phone calls to do work. People want to work with me. I gotta prove to them that I'm worthy. And there's only one way I know how to do this. That is to get shit done Moosey style, baby. That is super quick, super fast, and fucking sexy. I'm not saying I'm sexy, I'm saying like the work has to be like so good, make you wet your pants, kind of good. Now, with that being said, am I recording? I've been talking for a long time. Over the next 60 days, I'm going to be finishing up my course. But during which, I'm not going to wait until I finish the goddamn learning the software. I'm going to get started. So in order for me to get a client, I need to be able to show them essentially the things that I can do for them. And it has to be, you know, there has to be a variety for them to like be like, yeah, I like this. What is this? And be like, holy shit, this is what I want. And in order for that to happen, I have to do at least like 4 or 5, maybe 6 different pieces that are very different from each other. You know, be it cartoony, be it a logo animation, be it an NFT. Well, I will make an NFT for sure. I already made an NFT, but you know, a legit piece that I would be proud to put on my portfolio. And I think the purpose of today's video is to really set a goal that's high enough that even if I fail, I will still feel successful just trying. So I'm gonna essentially set you know what, let's do it. I'm gonna get my first client in under 90 days, and that client's gonna pay me $10,000 to animate something for them. And if I don't get it from a client, then I'm gonna sell a product for $10,000 as an animation somewhere online, maybe an NFT, who knows. How am I gonna do that? I have no idea. You tell me. If you have someone that knows someone, hit me up in the comments below. God damn. Or I'm just gonna embarrass myself and not get a client at all. But you know what? I'd rather try and fail at it and see why I failed, then maybe I'll figure something else out. I like that idea. That's a good goal. Become a full-time YouTuber, learn motion design, and integrate my filmmaking skills into the craft to document my journey. Yeah. And I've set a goal for myself to bust my ass off in the next 60 days, learn motion design, and not only that, make 6 portfolio items, and not only that, get a first paying client that's gonna pay me $10,000 to animate something for them. Now, why 10,000? Because I usually used to ask for 1,000 for every video that I used to do. And I think it's safe to say that fuck the 1,000, fuck the small goals. It's time for big goals. I'm gonna multiply by 10. My hourly rate is multiplied by 10, which means that instead of asking for $1,000 per project, I am currently asking for 10. If you don't like it, that's where the dislike button comes in. But if you do like it, and if we do make it happen, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll probably invest that 10K in crypto. And make it 20. And then we'll be talking for reals. Anyways, I think that's it for today. I will see you in a little bit. Something like tomorrow. Let's go. Peace.